All right, hey there, home athletes. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far and that you have a little extra time today, maybe half an hour or so, to do this slightly longer but simple and challenging workout that I have programmed for you. So we're going to be doing an on-the-minute thing, every minute on the minute type thing, alternating back and forth between two movements for 30 minutes, which means you're going to be doing 15 rounds of each movement, obviously throughout the course of the workout. Our two movements are running and burpees, specifically 200-meter runs and sets of 10 burpees at a time. So here's how it works. Minute one, you run 200 meters. Hopefully you get that done in a minute or slightly less. You come back in, you wait for the next minute to start, and then you do 10 burpees. Same thing, hopefully this will take you less than a minute, and you'll get a little bit of rest in there at the end of the burpees. Wait for the next minute to start, and go run 200 meters, and so on and so on. Run, burpees, run, burpees, run. And we're just gonna try to keep up with that for 30 minutes. Fantastic workout. It's gonna test your mental fortitude, your physical fortitude, and your willingness to keep on going, which won't be a problem for us because you're gonna get it done. So, looking at the two movements, we have 200-meter run. So this, like I said, ideally takes you a minute or less, right? I'd like to think most people I know can run that 200 meters, most people I know. More often than not, you know, we're looking at like 50 to 60 seconds. I'm not expecting you to get a lot of rest inside that minute that you run, but get it done. If for some reason you cannot do a 200-meter run in a minute or less, feel free to shorten it up a little bit. Something you can get done in the 50 to 60 second range. Now the next minute, of course, are those 10 burpees. I'm hoping, ideally, that you and everybody, all of us, can do 10 burpees in under a minute. You know, maybe 45 seconds or something like that, so we do get a little bit of rest in that one. Obviously, with the burpees, the faster you go, the more rest you get. Of course, there's also that balance of the faster you go, the more winded you're going to get, and the more rest you need. So try to find a good rhythm there. Try to keep it to, like 40, 45 seconds, get your 10 burpees done, and then catch your breath before that next run starts. That's it. That's simple. That's your workout today. Not necessarily a score, it is just to get it done. So let's go over the burpees real quick. Want to make sure you are getting your chest and quads and everything else flat on the floor, right? Ideally, we're doing a little hip hinge to start, right? Send those hips back, let those hands go down to the floor, jump those feet out and drop, roll it back up, jump those hips up nice and high so you can bring those feet back right where they were, right? We don't want to jump those feet up and then have to kind of step them in. Ideally, you'll notice I'm shooting my hips up in the air. And that way my feet, when I come back right to where I had them before, they're landing flat. And then we're opening up the hips all the way and doing a little jump. So at the top there, we do open up the hips to full extension. This is a required part of our burpee. Hands go up overhead and that little jump. It doesn't have to be a big jump at the top. Just want to make sure there's some air underneath the feet. Try to stay somewhat relaxed and breathe while you're doing your 10 burpees. I often see people forgetting to breathe while they're doing burpees. They're just kind of cranking them out and they're holding the breath the whole time. Burpee is such a big movement, I would recommend breathing at the bottom and again at the top. Just a little exhale at the bottom, a little exhale at the top, bottom. Makes it a little easier to sustain a nice steady pace through your 10 burpees today. And then we're on the subject of breathing. With your 200-meter runs, I always suggest finding a rhythm that you can breathe while you're running. Again, same thing, common thing here is people they're kind of holding their breath, they're forgetting to exhale. So find it's like something that tends to work for a lot of people is a 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out, 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. Find a nice rhythm. It doesn't have to be exactly 2 seconds, but find a nice rhythm that works for you while you're running. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And I mentioned kind of trying to stay somewhat relaxed and breathe. Same thing with your running. Don't let those shoulders and that upper body tense up. Keep your hands relaxed, keep your shoulders relaxed when you're running. This makes it a lot easier to kind of breathe in a nice rhythmic and relaxed fashion. All right, that's your workout. It's gonna be a challenging one. Hope you got a good night's sleep last night. Get it done, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Home athletes, peace out.